In a small, dusty town surrounded by broken roads and unfinished dreams, lived a boy named Ayan. Ayan was not special, not rich, not talented, not lucky. At least, that's what everyone believed. His father worked long hours as a mechanic. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors to earn a few extra dollars. Money was always short. Opportunities were even shorter. But Ayan had something dangerous. He had a dream. He wanted to become successful. Not just successful, unstoppable. Yet every time he shared his dream, people laughed. You? Successful? You can't even afford proper shoes. Dreams are for rich kids. Each word became a stone, and slowly, those stones built a wall around his confidence. At 16, Ayan decided he would start learning skills online. But he didn't have a laptop, so he worked part-time after school carrying boxes in a warehouse. Every night he returned home exhausted, hands shaking, body aching. After 6 months, he bought a second-hand laptop. The keyboard was half broken. The battery barely worked. The screen flickered. But to Ayan, it was a door. He started learning video editing. The first videos he made were terrible. Transitions didn't match, colors looked weird, music timing was off. He uploaded them anyway. 3 views. 2 were his own. Comments? Cringe. Stop trying. This isn't for you. For a week, he didn't open the laptop. The wall around his confidence grew higher. One night, after everyone slept, Ayan sat alone in the dark. He opened his laptop again. Not to upload, not to edit, but to quit. He stared at the screen. His reflection looked tired, small, defeated. Then he remembered something his father once said while fixing an engine. Machines don't stop working because they're weak. They stop because someone stops fixing them. Ayan whispered to himself, "What if I'm not broken? What if I just need fixing?" That night changed everything. He didn't decide to become successful. He decided to become consistent. Ayan made one rule: improve 1% every day. Not 100%, not perfection, just 1%. He studied color grading for 1 hour daily. He practiced transitions. He analyzed viral videos. He failed again. But this time, he didn't quit. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into a year. His edits became smoother, cleaner, sharper. People stopped laughing. They started noticing. One evening, a small content creator messaged him, "Hey, can you edit my video? I'll pay you $5. $5. To others, it was nothing. To Ayan, it was proof. Proof that effort compounds. He worked on that project like it was worth $5,000. The client loved it, then referred him to someone else, then someone else. Slowly, $5 became $20. $20 became $100. $100 became thousands. But success didn't come without pain. There were nights he worked without sleep, days he felt burnt out, moments he compared himself to others. Social media showed overnight success stories, but no one showed the nights of doubt. Ayan learned the hardest truth. The real enemy isn't failure, it's comparison. The day he stopped comparing and focused on progress, he grew faster than ever. 3 years later, Ayan wasn't just editing. He was building a brand. People admired his cinematic style, his storytelling, his discipline. One of his videos went viral. Millions of views, thousands of comments. And one comment stood out. "Bro, your videos inspired me not to quit." Ayan stared at that comment for a long time, because once, he was that boy. When people asked him his secret, he didn't say talent, he didn't say luck. He said, "I just refuse to quit on bad days." Success isn't loud, it's built in silence. It's built in mornings when you don't feel like waking up, in nights when you want to give up, in moments when no one is watching. The world sees the result, Only you know the struggle. Final message. If you feel behind, if people laugh at your dreams, if you think you're not good enough, remember this. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. The difference between winners and quitters? Winners feel the same fear. They just move anyway. One day, the same people who doubted you will ask, "How did you do it?" And you'll smile. Because you know the answer. You refused to quit.